Hello everyone, welcome you all again to my channel Techno Tutorial. Today we are going to discuss another topic from your syllabus. So here according to your syllabus, see how to import and export data between MySQL database and Pandas. So that topic we are going to discuss today. So here from data handling using Pandas 2, here we have to discuss this topic, import export data between MySQL database and Pandas. So for that also I have prepared we have some programs for you, so that directly you can practice and you will understand how to import data from Pandas to MySQL database and how to export data from MySQL database to Pandas. Okay, so for that MySQL database should be there in your system. It has to install in your system, and Pandas also you have to install in your system. Then only you can practice these programs. Okay, so for this I have prepared these programs, importing exporting data between. Okay, so these programs I have prepared for you. Okay, install module, wait, I'll see. Okay, to work in Python 3.7 you have to install that for import export. Okay, to install SQL, see, if you are going to do these programs in Python 3.7, I have done these programs in Python 3.7. To run these programs in Python 3.7, you have to install this one. See, first you have to install this one, SQL ALCHEOMY alchemy, and pip install PY-MySQL in command prompt. In command prompt, how to install Pandas, you know. Similarly, you have to do that. See, I'm going to show you. Windows R, press Windows R, then this window will come. So here you have to write CMD, then press enter. So now here this query you have to write. See, these queries, just copy from here and just paste here. Done. But your internet connectivity should be there. Then only this library, this SQL ALCHEOMY, all these that means queries, all this library will install in your system. This PY-MySQL also you have to install in your system. Then only these programs will work. Clear? So to install all these things, you have to have the internet connectivity in your system. If you have any problem, then you can ask me at the time, during the time of installation, then I will solve your problem. Okay. Okay. Now see, what to install I have already given in this text file. So I am going to show you these programs. Just this one. See, ideally 3.7. So in 3.7 only it will work. Now open this. It's taking some time. Okay. Import MySQL connector as SQL. We have importing this MySQL connector as SQL, okay, to connect database with this Python. Clear? Import Pandas as PD. So Pandas also we are importing. So I have installed this Panda also in my system. Then only it is working. To install Panda already you know. Pip install Pandas. Then only it will install Pandas. Okay. db.connection. I am writing one variable name here. db.connection. So here what we are doing, SQL.connect. You have to write this command to connect Python with SQL. So here see, host name we are giving localhost. Your host name also localhost. Database name I have given here Pandas. And username root. See, username root and password blank. There is no password, that is why password blank. Finish. So now again here see, db.cursor also you have to create. db.connection.cursor you have to write. Okay, this is syntax, you just remember this. db.cursor.execute. So you are executing this. So what to execute? Select star from T1. T1 is my table name, and where already you know the queries of SQL. Select star from T1 means what? It will display all records from T1 table. Clear? Now table underscore rows equal to db.cursor fetch all. That means all record it will bring and it will store in this table rows. And this table you are creating as a data frame. df is equal to pd data frame table rows. From this table rows you are creating data frame print df, so it will display records from this table. So now I am going to run this, so it will not come any record. I think it will show error. See, it is not coming anything. It is not showing error, but it is not coming anything. Why? Because here we have connected everything, localhost, pandas, root, everything I have given, but MySQL we have not turned on. Okay, to turn on MySQL, so what to do? I think you know how to do. What to do? We have to execute this web server. Yes, then it will come green. Already you have done before. Green. Then MySQL console. No need to open MySQL console. So I am going to show you, if we will turn on the web server, then only it will come. Okay, so there is no password. See, this is in root, there is no password. Press enter. It's taking some much of time. Okay, now I am going to run this program. Not this one. Okay, now I'm going to run this program. F5. Okay, see, here it is coming 0 1 and here it is coming 0 deep 1. Clear? This 0 is the column name, this 1 is column name, and this is the index name, and the values are there in my table is deep and 1. Okay, so I'm going to show you actually what the values are there in this in MySQL, but it's not coming. MySQL console. Okay, it's coming. So what was my database name here in the program? You can see my database name is Pandas. Okay, and database name is Pandas. Okay, this one. Use Pandas semicolon, press enter, and show tables. T1 and T2, these two tables are there. What are there in T1? Select star from T1. Okay, semicolon, enter. Now see, what are there in T1? T1 deep and 1 is there, and the column name is name and ID. But in my Python, the column name and name is not coming. So here it is coming 0 and 1. In place of column name, name and ID, there is coming 0 and 1 because it is a data frame. So by default it is creating the column name, and here row name also by default is creating as 0, and the values are there in the table deep and 1. Clear? So this program has finished. Now I am going to show you the next example. So here next example is this. Run this program. So here read data from MySQL to Pandas. The same program I am going to do. Import my Pandas and SQL all semi engine you are creating. Like this also you can fetch all record from the MySQL table. Similarly what you have done before. So by using this fetch all semi also you can read record from MySQL. So here you have to create one engine like this. See, engine is a variable, SQL all semi. Here create engine, MySQL, PY MySQL also we are using here, and root, localhost, pandas. So this is another way to create, another way to export data from MySQL to Dataframe. So DF we are creating, Dataframe we are creating. See, pd.real SQL table T1. From T1 you are reading data, engine, this line, columns, name and ID. So here print data frame. So if you will going to display this, here database name is Pandas, table name is T1, field name is ID, field name and ID. Now run this program. So what will come? Wait for some time. Yes, see, name and ID is coming, and row 0, deep and 1 is coming. So this is another way. So how to display records from database to Pandas. So this is another example. This is one another example. Here we have to read data from MySQL to Pandas, then insert again data frame to another table. So here see, from T1 we are reading records, and into T2 we are storing the records. So here see what we are doing, reading records from table 1. So here what to do, the second examples method we are using here. So reading records like this, see the records name and ID we are reading from database. We are creating a data frame and we are displaying, rename the column names. The column name we are renaming like this, name to std name we are creating, ID to std ID we are creating. So what are there in T2 actually? See, in T1 is this name 1 and ID was there. So I'm going to show you in T2, DESC, describe T2, semicolon, enter. Now here see std name and std ID is there. So the same name we are giving here in the data frame, name to we are renaming std name, ID to std ID we are renamed it. After that, printing after rename column df, data frame it will print after rename. Then we are inserting record from this data frame to MySQL. So see df to SQL you have to write a command. So here name T2. So here we are writing the table name. This is the table name. Connection, this is engine we are connecting. That means Python to MySQL where this is the connection. And index false if exist append. That means if the table is already there, then we are appending the record. And in existing table you are appending record. Tapor reading record from table 2, then you are going to display. Select query, select star from T2, then pd.read SQL query engine. So that means this thing you are reading records from the SQL or T2 what you have inserted. Now I am going to show you in T2. See, select star from T2. Now see, these records are coming. Now I am going to delete all record. Truncate T2. Now again select star from T2. Now see, empty values are coming. That means no records are there in T2. I have deleted everything. Now I am going to run this program. It will read from this T1 and it will insert into T2. Okay, now F5. This see, we have renamed std name, name to std name, ID to std ID. Then we have reading from, printing from table 2. These are coming from table 2. In table 2 deep and 1 is there, and this 0 means index. So now I am going to this MySQL again. So I am going to run this query again. Select star from T2. See, deep and 1 is coming. So this deep and 1 was there in T1. So we have read from T1 and we are entering to T2. So like this we can read and import and export record in to and from MySQL database and Pandas. So these 3 examples I have given. So you have to practice this. The 2 methods I have given. So how to insert, how to display records from database by using SQL ALCH Alchemy, and without using SQL Alchemy. How to create engine, after creation engine, how to insert record, without creating engine, how to insert record or display. So 2 methods I have given there in this 3 program. So you can practice. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay. So here with this we have finished this video. So in next topic we are going to discuss about this. This only one topic is left, data frame operation. So this data frame operation in next topic I am going to show you. In next video we are going to discuss. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.